problem?
Does that look like small arms to you? Huh? That's a cannon.
Donut.
He has a cannon down there.
Donut.
Our chemistry is amazing, and that's what makes the movie work. You know what I mean? You've seen this movie time and time again. The same kind of plot, but what worked with Bad Boys? Martin and Lawrence's chemistry was amazing. What worked with Lethal Weapon, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover's chemistry was fantastic. And that's what works with these type of movies.
Anytime you make a movie where you're away from your home, it always helps to have, you know, a group of friends that you can kind of turn to offset to make the experience a bit more enjoyable. But it certainly helped on set. You know, I think movies like this live and die based on the chemistry that you see on screen, and I think we hit the mark.
Not only was it the cast, like we all got along, it was the entire crew. And I think that was the only way that this film would have worked, because if it was just a job where you just show up and everybody just goes off and does their own thing, it would have been awful.
The first day I met them, we were talking a lot, and it was amazing. I was talking with SYLVAIN, and I told him that I thought it was a very special cast, and all of them were very well played their characters perfectly. So, I was impressed with them.
I'm myself a big action fan. You know, I love graphic novels. I love video games. You know, and so I wanted to make a good adaptation of the graphic novel and focus really on getting a feel for the action that would be sort of edgy and new.
Well, I think you're about to tell me how you enjoy following me.
You saw me, didn't you?
I did.
I have a business proposition for you, Clay.
Oops. What happened to your accident?
Oops. I don't want to hurt you.
You're not going to.
Oh, yes, I am.
The Joel Silver movie, and this was his kind of comeback into that realm that he sort of invented with the Lethal Weapons and the Die Hards and God, whatever.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Beverly Hills, whatever, Cop. Predator, all those movies, man. And so it hadn't been done in a while, and so this is kind of a real sort of throwback film and finding the roots of those old movies. I'm sorry I hit you in the face.
That was good. That was good. Rope.
Clay, I'm sorry I threatened to cut your head off.
Very good. Wow. Don't you two feel so much better?
SYLVAIN wanted us to stay as close as we could, but at the same time, make it our own, you know. That was an important factor of this whole thing. And an important factor to our chemistry, our natural chemistry, is that we made it our own. But I think, you know, The Losers is written so well. It has such this old, you know, comic, and it's got such great history. So the skeletons are there for us to sort of build, you know, these characters on top. I found it quite easy to sort of make Roke into what he would become.
We're living right now in a time where technology actually keeps evolving at a much rapid pace. Back in, or maybe that was the case, and we were just too young to.
10-foot blue lady.
Or maybe we were just too young to acknowledge that in the '80s. But you know, back then, actors would have to do at least 60 to 50% to 70% of their stunts, and when they blew up a car, they would blow up a car, so you felt the heat. And now, not only because it's costly, it's also damaging to the environment or whatever. It's just like you don't. Why would you spend all the money when you can just superimpose it later? They're not choosing to do that. However, as an audience member, we notice half of the time that you're missing that quality, that kind of texture. And Mr. Silver and SYLVAIN and all the producers from Kerry Foster and Akiva, they really wanted to keep that. They really wanted to honor those films from the 80s. And we did, because we're sort of like a product of the 80s. So we were having a blast every day. They blew up all the cars.
Screw the environment, let's blow stuff up.
Oh, geez.